Greetings, YouTube. Among the industrialized wealthy nations, America is the only one that does not guarantee paid holidays and vacation to its employees. Now, if you have a good position, you will get holidays and vacation time, but a lot of people in America are part-time, and part-time is a euphemism for pretty much anything under 40 hours. Some of them might work as much as 37 or 38 hours a week and still not qualify as full-time employees, so they're not available to get any benefits. Funny how that works out that way now, isn't it? The corporations end up having employees that are almost full-time, making sure that their stores and factories and whatever are full, but their employees don't get the benefits of being full-time employment, or having full-time employment. And worker hours are high in America as opposed to other industrialized nations, and the workload has gone up. For example, the company I work for has fewer workers now than it did 10 years ago. And yet the amount of work we're producing is higher because they have ramped up the amount of work that we each have to do. And those jobs aren't coming back. They're gone. So that is a detriment to the economy, because that means that there are fuller full-time employees out there, and there are more people who are working in lower paying jobs or are working part-time, almost as many hours as a full-time employee, without actually benefiting as a full-time employee. Just another way that America is anti-worker. We have a horrible attitude towards workers. It's like there's a mythology about them that we champion, the glory and the wonder and how great workers are, and yet we treat them horribly. It's all myth. In actuality, we undermine them at every step. We undermine their ability to organize into unions. We undermine their ability to have any kind of effect on their jobs. We are undermining the laws that guarantee their safety. We do all of these things, and yet we have this mythology where we worship, the workers. At the same time, we're treating them horribly, and it's getting worse over time. We are fast becoming a nation that's approaching the 19th century when it comes to workers' rights and influence. Now, corporations have organized, so I think it's important that the workers do as well. Yes, I know that marks me as a socialist. Guilty as charged. And I believe that workers need to make sure that they have good quality support. And we don't. Our politicians do not care in the least whether workers are working in safe, healthy environments, or they have enough vacation time so that they're not constantly tired and exhausted. Who cares? Push, pull, click, click, go get another one. They'll just use us up. It's one of the reasons I despise the terminology Human Resources Department. Resources are things you consume. And in my opinion, human beings should not be considered something on the docket to be consumed.